Hello everyone, welcome back to YK Reviews. As we continue the horror month, October month, we continue the Halloween franchise with the next movie of the franchise. We've got Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So let's get into it. So with Halloween 5, you get the recap of Halloween 4. You see what's happened at the end. You see Michael Myers returning. And as I mentioned in the Halloween 4 review, I loved the ending of what they did with Jamie having Loomis, that scream that he does, having Jamie be like potentially the next Michael Myers. And so then you've got to Halloween 5, and basically the opening sequences is a scene that they didn't show in like the Halloween 4. So Michael Myers goes, like, after getting shot multiple times, falls into like this well or the hole or something like that, and the officers throw a stick of dynamite there to try and blow him up. But you see Michael Myers like crawling out, landing in a river, and like swimming away, going and ending up in a place where this hermit lives, and he basically stays there for a year. No explanation of what they were doing for a year or what the hermit did to Michael or anything like that. But then Michael ends up killing him and is on his way to Jamie basically to finish his job. And so we cut to Jamie, who we find out didn't actually kill her foster mother, actually just hurt her basically, and has lost her voice. So they've retconned everything from the ending of Halloween 4, which was such a great ending and a great potential of what they could do with the character, but now it's resorted to Jamie having these not flashbacks, but like flash visions of Michael Myers, and but like she's lost her voice, but she's like yelling without any like sound coming out, that kind of thing. So it's resorted to that basically, instead of having a potentially great character arc with her. And it frustrated me so much because I was so excited to see what they could have done with Jamie, and to end up just having her be that. I know a lot of questionable things throughout this movie in itself. So then, yeah, you get to basically see what Jamie's up to in the institution, like having Loomis be checking up on her after like he was trying to shoot her in the previous movie. They continue to allow him to be her doctor, so whoever made that decision is a bloody genius. So you show like Jamie in the hospital. You see Rachel. You bring back Rachel from the previous movie. Excited to see what they're gonna do with that. And she basically visits Jamie, checks up on her, and then goes back to the house to just get dressed and stuff like that. And so Jamie has this vision of Michael. She feels Michael's presence, wants to warn Rachel. Luckily Dr. Loomis is there ready to keep spying on Jamie, and so Loomis tries to like warn the police officers, and these police officers go checking up on the house, and they're the most incompetent police officers there.
All clear. Nothing above, nothing below.
Like, they just look so goofy, and they look like Dumb and Dumber basically. So they check the house, they see that nobody's there because they're such great cops. Rachel goes back inside and Michael is there. So then Michael goes and kills off Rachel. Like, you built this character from the previous movie to then just kill her off in this movie within like the first half an hour of the movie basically. Like, so they kill her off, and so then the new female lead of the movie is Rachel's friend Tina, who I'm gonna say this now, I hate Tina. I absolutely hate Tina. She is so unlikable throughout the movie. The choices that they picked for her character, it honestly baffled me. And even like the characters that come with Tina too, like you've got a boyfriend called Michael, and I think that the only reason why they did that was just to have that scene of her calling Michael over and over again. Michael Myers is dressed up as the boyfriend, and Tina's just calling Michael over and over again. I just think they did that for the comedy aspect and just played off so stupid, to be honest with you. So with Tina then driving Michael around, ending up in this I think it's a gas station, like a convenience store, gas station, something like that basically. But then with Jamie, she has that connection with Michael Myers. She feels Michael is in the car. She feels like she's going to kill Tina. So she needs, because she hasn't got her voice, there's this little kid that has a crush on her that understands her. And so you've got Loomis there, you've got the police officers there, you've got Jamie trying to describe where Tina is so that they can locate her. So instead of describing she's at a gas station or a convenience store or a shop or anything like that, she decides to describe sorry, I just have the image of it. She describes the image of a woman with cookies for breasts. So picture the scene of Jamie, this boy, and Loomis describing an image of a woman with cookies for breasts, basically.
What did it sound?
Big woman.
A big woman?
Cookie woman.
Cookie woman?
So then they end up finding Tina. They take Tina back into the house, and this is what I mean with Tina being so unlikable. She just has an encounter with Michael Myers. Jamie's crying and telling her not to leave, but Tina goes and tells her, like, oh, when you're older you'll understand. Like, she has this urges, that kind of stuff. She needs to go to this party. Like, you have this little girl crying, trying to look after you, protect you, worried about you, and your priority is to go to a party with your boyfriend, where even at the party you don't even care where your boyfriend is. Like, honestly, I'm so glad Michael did what he did with Tina, because basically Michael Myers ends up killing some teenagers at the party who were getting lucky, only to get killed off by gardening tools that Michael Myers uses, and uses a car to chase Tina and kills her. So then you get towards like the third act. You get towards the idea of trying to lure Michael Myers back to his house, but for some reason this is a completely different set, completely different house. I don't know why they couldn't just stick to the original house, the one that they had in Halloween 1, and I'm not sure if they showed it in like Halloween 2. Yeah, Halloween 2, and so they have this completely different house as Michael Myers' house. They're trying to like lure him back to his house though. So as they're waiting there, Jamie starts feeling the connection, thinks that Michael Myers is in the hospital. So the whole police army, instead of leaving 1 or 2 with Loomis and Jamie in case Michael Myers is here or does come back, they decide to take the whole police force to the hospital to go see, leaving Dr. Loomis and Jamie by themselves at Michael Myers' house. I don't know, there's not much more you can explore with that. So Michael does end up arriving back at his house. He slashes Loomis, as Loomis like still for some reason tries to like reason with him, and Michael Myers ends up slashing Loomis. You have this nice intense scene of this chase between Michael and Jamie. Jamie's like running away from Michael Myers. She ends up down like a laundry chute, and you've got like that intensity, that you got this high stakes scene of like Jamie stuck in this laundry chute with Michael Myers stabbing the laundry chute. She's in such a tight space trying to avoid the knife. Like, it was a great sequence when it comes to that. And then Jamie manages to escape. She's in this coffin, and they decided to do Michael Myers standing over Jamie in the coffin, Jamie asking Michael to take off the mask. Just like this weird sequence. Like, you have this great sequence with the intensity and Jamie being stuck in this vent, Michael Myers stabbing her, to then like now having like Jamie just like asking Michael to take off the mask, and just this weird sequence of that. And I haven't brought it up yet, but the mask too it's similar to the one in Halloween 4. I was not a fan of this one. I hate I really didn't like this mask. Once again, like, it was white, it was too white for me, and like even the shape of the nose too, like it just didn't fit with like the head shape of the person who was playing Michael Myers. It just felt very, I know it could have been better, it really could have been. But then you've got like Michael trying to stab her, but then Loomis intervenes. Loomis grabs Jamie and then basically is trying to sacrifice her to Michael, but you see that he actually set up this trap, and like this rope thingy falls down on Michael and he gets arrested. And even that scene too, like you have Michael Myers in jail, crouched down, playing with the chains. Like, why are you making, like, if Michael Myers is arrested, like, you have him at least looking intimidated, like just staring at the officer, staring at Jamie, like sitting there like that. Why is he crouched down, fiddling with his chains? Like, the fear factor just disappears with that. Like, I just could not believe what I was seeing, and I just kept laughing. The fact that he's literally crouched down, fiddling with his chains, like. But then you get, like, towards the end of the movie, basically you have this character that they introduced in throughout the movie, but you have no idea who it is. They didn't even know who this character was because they were making it up on the fly. This man in black blows up the police station and has Michael Myers escaping, but you have no idea what's going on or no answers to this, basically. And that's like the end of like Halloween 5. And so, like, overall for the movie in itself, I found it somewhat enjoyable, but some of the choices that they made, killing off Rachel, retconning what happened in Halloween 4, the decisions that they made with like Jamie and Michael and that kind of stuff, and having Dr. Loomis just go crazy on like Jamie in itself too, like harassing her, like shaking her at times while she's in the hospital, like just the decisions that they made with Loomis too. So this is like a really step down from Halloween 4 and a huge step down from Halloween 1 and 2. So for this, I think it was a very, very bad choice with some of the decision makings that they did. But in terms of like timeline in itself, would I recommend it? Yes, because it kind of links to like Halloween 4. It's, some of the scenes are skippable, but you have to like watch it to after watching Halloween 4 to understand the timeline in itself. As a standalone, no, I wouldn't recommend it. No, it's not as a standalone Halloween movie. But this is my thoughts and my opinions of the movie in itself. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it. If you thought it was trash, if you actually enjoyed it. I know there are some people that do enjoy some of the Halloween movies that some people may not enjoy, so I'm glad like there are fans out there of Halloween 5, and if you are, let me know why you enjoyed this movie so much. But again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. This is my opinion of the Halloween movie, Halloween 5. Halloween 6 will be coming up later on as well, so keep an eye out on the channel there. But again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews. Peace.